There we go. Looking good, Marty.
Thank you. I look like Alexi Sale, and no one but you will get that joke. So focus.
No, there's plenty of old people in the audience who'll get the joke. Although we haven't seen him for a while, have we? He's gone too serious now, hasn't he?
He's Evie. I always forget as well. He was in Last Crusade. He was the
I
guy
was
who
just going to
gives
say that
the Nazis. The
when he
Nazis.
turns up
What?
and out, the fuck is he doing in this?
Yeah. It's like, he's like, oh, we have all this gold. And he's like, no. Rolls Royce. We're just like, what ethnicity is the dude?
Ooh, you can't ask that anymore. But yeah, I have no
Jesus.
idea because people obviously might complain about that part if you tell them what the real one is. But
Uh,
no,
yeah, I don't. Speaking on PC, the last act of this movie, Dan Aykroyd,
no.
Jamaican man.
It's allowed. It's allowed. I was watching many reactions, and there were a lot of black people pissing themselves laughing when he walks into the train car. So,
Hey, Sophie.
hey, Sophie, feeling better, though, Sophie? Because I got an apology to make to Marty because he was one of my very first watch parties, and I offended him very greatly by I had Guinness and high spirits film. So I'm.
No, it's all right. Just Guinness. Jesus Christ. If you like it, I think it's a particular age demographic who likes Guinness. That or tourists. Hey, cute stuff.
There's Jen. Right. So today, in your honor, it's Bailey's.
Nice. That's a good one.
Ah.
Hey, actually, you get a fucking, I swear to God, man, get Fianetta. You pour that over it and eat it with Fianetta. Honest to God.
Right. Sold.
Oh,
cheers to Marty. Oh, I'm glad you like the Baileys because I had my backup was Lucky Charms. So.
Oh, you fucking prick! you had that. You had that waiting in the wings. It's like,
if you pour the Baileys on it, Irish is up really nice.
the best actually piss take of Lucky Charms Leprechaun is in Rick and Morty. Why you cut into me insides? They're full of stomach acid. Stop! Oh Christ! Lord! I see demons. Jesus, take me to the light.
Well, then you weren't bothered about being Paddy the gardener in my little radio show, then.
Look, do you know what? It's Sherlock Holmes. So honest, I'm lucky. Back then, the Irish lad wasn't the fucking murderer. That's a good fucking thing. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, you see, that's why I made the Scotchman the murderer as a twist.
Oh yeah, because can't trust them Scots. Like, well, yeah, it was the monster in the lake that did it. That's it. Sure, lads. You just got a bunch of fucking Scots throwing people into a lake. That is the monster.
Can't cast aspersions about them. Right. There's not one to defend himself yet. She's 90% better. That's nearly there. Hi, Monkey. Hey, Jen. Hey, Monkey. Hey, Jen. Hey, Monkey. How you been, Sophie? Right. So, yes, that's why in my next radio show, which will be set in the 40s and 50s, you might get upgraded to the policeman on the beat in Chicago.
Well, look, Joe, well, honestly, it's not Sean Connery trying to do a fucking
Well, that's
Irish
what I was
accent.
aiming for. The cop on honest cop on the beat.
Dropping it like a fucking hot snot halfway, because he knows that it's shite. The audience knows that it's shite. The Irish most definitely know it's shite. The fuck this shit.
Shit. I have to rethink this then. Because I was aiming for like Batman 66, helping Commissioner Gordon, Big Aura Batman.
Oh god. Or Chief O'Malley or some shit like that.
That's him. That's who I'm thinking of in my head when I see you.
Oh, the saints preserve us, Batman.
That's what I'm missing from modern Batman.
Fucking, yeah, Colin Farrell shouldn't have been the Penguin. He should have been Chief O'Malley.
I'm going to get you to dub his lines for me. Oh, I've turned this off now. I don't replay this. I don't think there's any trailers. Here we go. So, Mozart's Overture, The Marriage of Figaro. Yes, that's it. So we'll give that a minute to warm up. The VHS tape. So welcome, Dr. Impossible. I know my opera's not much good, but I know The Marriage of Figaro is a similar story to what we're about to see from this 1988 VHS. Sophie hasn't even seen this film.
Wait, what?
Prepare to be offended, Sophie.
I know, in fairness, she's not an old one like us. She's not a fucking dinosaur.
All right. Hi, AJ. AJ's here. He's checking out the crack, as it were. Which was a shock when I learned what that meant, because it's not what I thought it was originally.
I was there, Sophie, when you had to use a pencil to re-spool your cassette tapes. And what's a cassette tape?
You're down a rabbit hole now.
Cassette tape, Gandalf.
Straight over our head. Hey, there we go. AJ is great. This is a great film. So yeah, this is the start of the Christmas season on the channel. You know, it takes place before Christmas and ends on New Year's.
Okay, Garrett. I'm nearly 100% right. This is John Landis, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember. I think it was this. Was kind of like him. The start of the falling out between him and Eddie Murphy, and I think it just came to the fucking head on Beverly Hills Cop 3. Could be wrong.
Yeah. So, hang on. Let me press play because it's a long intro of Philadelphia. You're from Philadelphia, judging by your accent, so you should be able to tell us a bit.
Who, me?
Isn't it the land of the Irish?
Boston, man. It's all the Boston cops. Boston. No, the best. And there's a guy called Dave Maggot. If you ever meet him, get him to do his Mark Wahlberg voice because it's fucking brilliant.
There's the Salvation Army. Must be Christmas. So yeah, well, John Landis was doing this film. Originally, it was going to be a Pryor and what's the other guy? Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder vehicle called Black and White, and it was the same story, but with those two. Then Richard Pryor, should I say, burnt his hair on his cocaine binge or whatever he did, and then he was out of play. So then John Landis, I think, got the part, was casting, and no one knew who Eddie Murphy was because 48 Hours hadn't come out yet. He was only known for being on Saturday Night Live. And then, so they saw, I think John Landis saw a preview of 48 Hours and said, we'll have him because he's great. So yeah, they worked together here. They loved each other because Eddie Murphy said this is the most fun he's ever had making a film. Then I think, after this or before, he made John Landis made the Twilight Zone film, which his part had a helicopter crash in a Vietnam dream, and the helicopter crashed for real on the actor.
It decapitated Vic Morrow and one of the kids and crushed the other kid. And I think Eddie Murphy made a joke about Landis, who wants to hire a guy who kills kids? And you're like, whoa.
Yeah, because they were all right with this, and then after this, it's when, John Landis was up for manslaughter in court because of the accident that he was being blamed, and he wanted, he thought Eddie Murphy would come to his rescue as a character witness, but Eddie Murphy didn't because he didn't know it was an option or anything, and he didn't know anything about it. And then that's when John Landis started hating him, and then they hated each other back. And then, the late 80s? They said Eddie Murphy also joked that he's got more chance of working with Vic Morrow than he has with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
And then they made Beverly Hills Cop 3 together when someone had a dump truck.
The sad thing is that, I love Landis' stuff, but if you've seen him in interviews, he's kind of an egotistical bastard.
He's not good
at it. You can see the apple doesn't fall far from the tree because his son's a fucking weirdo and a dangerous fucker. His son has been done for, I
Yeah,
think, attempted like feeling up women and shit, and they're like, what the fuck?
that is true. Allegedly, sorry. Right, Monkey. So yeah, this is much nudity and betrayal. So yeah, that sums it up. Because when we get to the party at the beginning, oh, you're not missing much. Whoa. Nudity and betrayal. I'm the oldest dinosaur in the park. There you go. And then we got a young one in the Luke's movie and TV is here. And then welcome to Jurassic Park, yeah. What's the one in Weird Al's UHF? Geriatric Park, isn't it?
Yeah. No,
No?
that's a Naked Gun.
Naked
The
Gun.
Final Insult.
Ah, that's it. Thank you. There we go. Pryor was having some in and out with Mario Kid in '93. I don't blame him. But he could be a right bugger.
Garrett, did you ever pick up? This is probably out me as a young teen horn dog, but I used to pick up the odd volume or issue of FHM, and they had a brilliant interview with Richard Pryor, and the interviewer asked him, "Did you ever do drugs on the set of any of the movies you were filming?" He's like, "You fucking seen Superman 3? What do you think?"
Yeah. he was known for his drugs.
Oh.
Comes with fame back in the 80s. So yeah, this was Dan Aykroyd nearly didn't get this role because John Belushi had died the year before, and then no one thought back then Dan Aykroyd could work with other people. They thought he was a double act just with John Belushi. So this was something for him to prove them wrong.
Was this before Ghostbusters? Ghostbusters.
Yeah. So
Who are you going to honk? Right, go Ghostbusters. Okay.
And yeah, so what's it? Ralph Bellamy and Don Ameche were famous actors from the 30s and 40s, and like Don Ameche hadn't even made a film in 13 years. He was doing TV appearances mostly in Quincy and stuff like that. So the young people in here, which is Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy, didn't know who they were, and then the old people didn't know who the young people were. They'd never seen each other's stuff.
Is it true that Statler and Wardell were inspirations for the characters in the Muppets? You know, two guys. I heard that rumor somewhere.
It sounds right. I didn't find that out, but they look the same. That's a hell of an office. Look at you got open fire and everything in there. I'm still on for Uncle Buck. If you're still on for Uncle Buck, so as long as you're
Nice.
up for it, health-wise, we can do that. Now, I'm imagining this is how you get up in the morning, down the mansion staircase. Butler dresses you out the door, all the staff waiting, and then a long trip down your driveway in a Rolls Royce.
It's a good thing. That's not a Elon Musk expansion because all those people would be fired. There's too many of them.
He's got some robots instead. So now this is a Christmas film or a Christmas set film. When did it come out in the US?
Not a clue.
Just like Die Hard, it came out in the summer. This was June '83. Now, can you guess when the UK got it?
84? Christmas 84?
It wasn't that bad. It was Christmas '83.
Okay.
Hang on. Can you guess when Ireland got it then?
That's from the same time as E.
You'd think it would. February '84.
There was just one copy sent to England, and when you were like, there you go, lads, you can have it now. There you go. Have our scraps.
We've laughed at it. You can have it now. This tape, I'll have to check on the tape when it comes out, but they never put on it. But it's the old CIC striping label. So probably is a Bass tape. There you go. Yeah, we'll get you a week next week. So we're doing Uncle Buck. So
Fun fact for you kids out there: these guys turn up in Coming to America, and Eddie Murphy's character gives them what is it, like $100? They get to start up their business again, or
it's a lot.
Homeless guys in a bridge.
Yeah, it's a few thousand, isn't it? At least, it's a very lot of thousands. They're back. That was a good. When I saw that in the cinema, I didn't see this in the cinema because I was too young. But when I say 83, so and it was a 15. So, oh, hang on.
Jesus Christ, Sophie! Jesus Christ!
Now, apparently, the bit because Eddie Murphy's playing a Vietnam veteran in this, but apparently he'd be too young even back then to be a veteran, because that's why the part was still written for someone like Richard Pryor's age to get away with it. But okay, CSE was put some striping on Scott tape back in '80. Oh, but Trading Places was in '88, so I could imagine. Sound like someone of knowledge. There it is, exactly. We shall see at the end if I remember. Money isn't everything, Mortimer. Now, while you're here, you can explain to me how the stock exchange works.
I can just about use a fucking cash register at work. Don't ask me about fucking stuff.
And they give this poor butler or manservant or whatever, barman, $5, and it's from both of them for his Christmas bonus. And even by today, the exchange rate out inflation, it's only $14 now.
That was the big thing in the 80s, though. Like, I was involved in the stock exchange. The corporate world was always a bad guy.
Yeah.
You had like Ronnie Cox in RoboCop, and you had obviously the big one, Wall Street.
Yeah. Except that backfired. Everyone thought that Michael Douglas' character was supposed to be a right bastard, and they thought the audience would hate him, but they all loved him.
They loved him. He's like the proto Walter White. You're like, you're not supposed to like this guy.
He's the bad guy. I'm just a baby. No excuses. You've been able to watch it for at least 10 years. Yeah. This was a very big dig at corporate America at the time. And they can't get around the minimum wage. Because yeah, it's a bit later on where they try to teach Eddie Murphy the job they're doing. By some people are going to bet that gold prices go down, and some people bet that it's going to go up. It still makes no sense to me.
I think it's because Eddie Murphy's the kind of man in the street, he can determine what people are going to spend their money on.
Yeah,
and
like
not spend their money on. And I don't know if that's how the stock market like works. I know there's aspects with like rogue traders and stuff that you can get insider knowledge and use it to your advantage. But I don't know if this is all shit I've seen in movies. So I don't know if that's actually how the fucking.
Well, since this film came out, the stock exchange created the Eddie Murphy rule, where you can't do what the old men are doing on this. So. But yeah, at the end, when they're at the stock exchange, I have no idea how it works because everyone's just shouting at each other and handing
it's like
paper, and they're just saying, "Yeah,
all right, boy."
35,
It's the best representation of the stock exchange for me in a movie is in Gremlins 2 where the grandma's like, buy. Oh, well, if it's up to me, I'd tell all your investors to buy canned food and shotguns.
That is
That's
true.
like the only kind of make sense of fucking stock exchange I can.
That pretty much sums it up. Hey, nice. Fashionably late. We're only 15 minutes into the film, so not too bad. Haven't met the main characters very much. Here's Eddie Murphy. Now, have you heard of a film called Best Defense that came out in the 80s?
No. Okay, give me a rundown. What's it about?
It was a Dudley Moore comedy or satire about Dudley Moore as a he was designing a tank, and it was supposed to be a big joke about military and the arms race and everything. But our test screenings, they realized it's not funny. So they paid Eddie Murphy a shitload of money to film scenes of him driving and inside this tank, making jokes, and then splice them throughout this movie to get people to watch it.
I gotta check out the trailer for this. I gotta check it out.
Okay, you check it out. So yeah, I got Eddie Murphy as this tank tester, making all sorts of jokes about how shit this tank is.
What was going? What I'm probably deviating from your plan of watching the movie, but have you any other films that you want to watch in the lead up? Is there anything people should be excited to see or check out? Are you keeping it under the hat?
Yeah, I got Spies Like Us tomorrow. Some more Dan Aykroyd this week. I didn't realize.
Nice. Like Spies Like Us.
And then I think JT.
Vanessa Angel. Spies Like Us. Gorgeous. Jane's probably going to castrate me, but I just have to say that.
I'll block her so she can't hear. But yeah, sexy in the snow. Oh, hang on, I didn't scroll down. Right. Yeah, he was very lucky because, well, this was before Don Ameche won his Oscar for. Oh shit! Yeah, I see. Wait, what? Now it's turned up. She's still here. Shit.
I still love you, babe. Please don't cut me. Please don't cut me.
We're not talking about Vanessa Angel or the Kingpin watch party we got coming up.
No, at the end of Spice Like Us, where she comes out of that tent and that. Anyway, Jen, yeah, I love you, babe. Oh.
Wasn't Vanessa Angel in the Weird Science TV show?
She was, and she was in Stargate. Character. She was in the Stargate series.
But yeah, I don't somehow. Yeah, Don Ameche was a Cocoon after this and won an Oscar for it, but everyone else is just nominees in this. Is there a problem, officers? I can't remember if he does the Eddie Murphy laugh in this.
Would you agree that Eddie Murphy is only funny in movies when he swears? I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not saying him swearing is what makes him funny. It's a sign that he's obviously allowed to reign free. I mean, I gave up on Eddie Murphy for the longest period of time until I saw Dolomite. Dolomite's my name. You get a chance. That's brilliant.
Yeah. That is true, yeah. It seems to be that level, isn't it? Did you ever see Don Ameche? Things Change. I remember seeing the trailer. I don't know if I've seen the film for Things Change with Don Ameche now. But yeah, anything David Mamet did. If you see something flying at trash from off screen, what happened? Is there a lawyer in the house? And then here the wager starts. Apparently, this was based on some sort of. Well, there was two true stories, two brothers, but it was over tennis or something. They had all these stupid bets, but then there was a real thing where two old men, just like them, got early details on the silver mining situation at the time and used it to their advantage, and then they got found out and they all went broke.
Okay.
So yeah, they did get their ideas somewhat in real life and just merge the two stories. One. Now I never noticed this before. Apparently they dress exactly the same each scene they're in, the same suit, same just shirt. Just one wears a bow tie and one wears a normal tie, but with the same pattern. But yeah, we've got Return of the Living Dead Part 2 this week as well.
Oh, nice.
Because I don't have the first one yet.
I love the second one because Mitch Pileggi, aka Special Director Skinner, is in it as a commando, and he's like giving out these men. I joined the army to see the world. You get to see this, son. There's just him fucking shooting a bunch of zombies. It's a fun movie.
I thought the same. Yeah, because every time I watch Shocker, I think, fucking hell, he changed when he went in the X-Files, didn't he? Hell of an actor. Now, what's his name?
There's a theory, an ongoing theory, that Mitch Pileggi's character is a younger version of Skinner from The Simpsons because they're both Vietnam vets and authority figures.
Oh. So yeah, Denimar Elliott wasn't first choice. They were going to have Ronnie Barker as a suggestion to be the butler, and Sir John Gielgud, but he was already done Arthur, hadn't he, as a butler?
Did Ronnie Barker ever break it into it? Because him and David Jason were massive over this side of the pond, and I think they tried.
I think they did. Let's have a look. It was like Lenny Henry had tried a True Identity in the 90s where he wiped up, and then Rick Mayall had Drop Dead Fred. Those pancakes are nice. Put Robbie Barker. I don't get any results. I guess they saw how well Monty Python did. There you go. See, Dr. Impossible knows. Oh, you own a DVD copy. Might be worth something. It might be rare, that film. You seem to know a lot about it for someone that's calling it a shit fest, though. Right, Ronnie Barker. Because he, was it? I remember going straight and stuff like that, though. Doing Time and Porridge are all not the same. Let's have a look. Don't know if you made anything. Futtock's End. Okay. Robin and Marion with Sean Connery. He was Friar Tuck. That's about it. Yeah. Oh, here comes the nudity. Turn off. Although I don't think she takes her top off or bottoms. I need a copy for Ed and Berkeley collection. Yeah, I should imagine it's very hard to come by that one.
Look, everyone knows that Dan Aykroyd can't get turned on by livid women. It has to be ghost women giving him fellatio.
Well, that is true.
Well, yeah.
I feel surprised that's in a PG film.
Yeah. Hey, kids, you like ghosts? You like fellatio? Check out Ghostbusters.
Because it's so obvious what's happening to an adult. But yeah, what do the kids think's happening? Now, there on the prison bars is what's his name from Breaking Bad? What's the bad guy in Breaking Bad?
Oh, Gus Fring.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, Carlo.
Yeah, I can never pronounce his name.
I'm going to butcher his name, but he's awesome. He's a bad guy in everything now. He's in the Mandalorian.
He's gonna have
and
to
the new Far Cry game.
Yeah, he's in Star Wars.
Sophie, is it because what he done to Scary Spice? Probably doesn't even know who Scary Spice is.
It's gonna be my penance. Maybe Boxing Day viewing that one. Not a massive Eddie Murphy fan. That's probably because you haven't seen his 80s work. If you've seen this, Beverly Hills Cop, well, Coming to America, then. This is a family show.
He says as he swigs alcohol. Dude, we're going to see Jamie Lee Curtis's tits. No, I'm sorry, Garrett. There's no amount of distinguished pipe work to make this show legitimate. Okay?
Do not say pipe work, otherwise you'll get Glenn making jokes.
You can wear a tweed jacket and have copies of fucking the Encarta Encyclopedia behind you, but that's.
Yeah, you see, you've upset Dr. Impossible. Who the hell is Mel B? Before your time. Well, no, after your time. Oh, she doesn't like Mel B either, so. Yeah, how many kids has Eddie Murphy got now? Yes.
With how many women?
He's the Herschel Walker of comedy. A bit of politics there for you. American politics, but. Yeah, Golden Child. Brother Numpsy has forgiven me. Back the fuck up. Yeah.
I know. The Golden Child is brilliant. More people need to fucking.
Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Keeps referring to his bitches coming to pick him up. Where do my bitches get here?
Turkey.
There we go. There might be a few homophobic slurs and N-words dropped in this film, so be warned if anyone watches it of a nervous disposition. But what else do you say to two old men that are trying to pick up a young black man? Whiskey, all you want. He's got a handful of cigars, and then he talks to the driver because he's back.
I'm a smidge ahead of you, just to let you know.
All right.
Oh no, wait! I tell a lie. I'm behind you. You're ahead of me by a smidge. It's no big deal.
You get the spoilers. Then these dudes aren't F words then. Okay. Although nowadays you can't order was it Mr. Brain's F words with gravy and onions. Okay, he's not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I admit I like the Spice Girls. Grew up with this. It's a family film, no ill intentions. Yes. Exactly.
Garrett, who is your favorite Spice Girl?
Well, it was Jerry last night, but I got people got upset, so I was saying Baby Spice this time. I think I've
no, I have to be sporty. She could sing and she was good looking. There was no fucking.
You do your ironing on her, though.
Huh?
You could do your ironing on her.
Yeah. Hey! I don't mind that. I don't mind that.
Was it say no nips, just no tits, just nips?
Fun fact. You know the duet she done with Bryan Adams.
Oh, the
that was supposed to be with Sheryl Crow, but she never got back to Bryan Adams. So he's like, "Hey, you want to do this?" So yeah.
Yeah, they must have turned her level up to here because he is even when you listen to them sing, it's her is obviously not as good as him singing wise. Emma Beattie, there you go. Is she the youngest? I don't know how the age difference between. I thought they were roughly the same age. I know Jerry's a bit older.
Your favorite Spice Girl? I never like
for their singing.
for their use of their vocal cords, their throat, their gag reflex.
When I was growing up, if we wanted a jacuzzi, we had to fart in the tub. Look at that. I don't know if you can see the technology, TV and video player in the background. That was probably very expensive.
Amazing. What witchcraft is this? Actually, I don't know what movie it was in. No, I know. So, watching Escape from New York, the little mini discs that they put in, I was like, oh, they never work. Something like that would never work. They'd never be able to make an item that small that could play music. I remember thinking back then.
I think you're right. They still haven't. I don't know why he's stealing everything he finds, but it's fine. It's fine. I don't know. Would you like to live in a house of that?
No, because I can just about keep my apartment clean.
Exactly. It's massive for a start, even if with or without help.
A butler.
Yeah.
I'd end up scraping the wall or something.
I know. You can't touch one thing because it's so valuable.
Actually, do you know what? Maybe I would if I could fuck all that stuff out and just find just the amount of space I'd have for my figures.
Yeah, you sell all the antiques. Yeah, that's an idea.
So many figures.
Oh yeah, see, I'll get rid of that $30,000 vase. Yeah, so he's already made them money. Nice to know, Monkey. He says he valued the vase at 30. They bought the vase for 35. They valued it at 50 for the insurance, but now they're claiming they've made $15,000 in insurance money profit. So surely the premiums will go through the roof. Do you want to make something else? No.
Did you see The Hateful Eight?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a scene where Jennifer Jason Leigh is playing a guitar. Okay, you know about this, right? And the guitar is literally of period age. It is literally from the century that movie is set on, and she plays it away. And the scene is supposed to cut, and they switch it out for a shitty kind of copy of that guitar. They didn't switch out the guitar, and Kurt Russell picked it up and smashed it to bits. And Jennifer Jason Leigh's reaction isn't the character. It's like, oh my God, Kurt Russell's just destroyed a historical antique that's worth a couple million.
Yeah, sad but true. Now, I'm guessing your gentleman's club is a bit like this place.
My gentle, I don't have a fucking gentleman's club.
Social club, whatever you people go to over there.
What do you mean, our people? Our people? Is it? Oh, the cattle mart, collected spuds. Oh, it all comes out. You think the fucking Lucky Charm?
Well, what do they squeeze the Baileys from?
But there is kind of like fucking groups and stuff like that, especially with sports things like Munster rugby clubs and stuff. there's all these lads who like went to Trinity College and were part of the rugby society and shit. Assholes. I guarantee you they played the biscuit game.
We won't go into that right now. Hey Ben, Sporty was his fave. Yeah, see, everyone's picking Sporty. The least obnoxious, was it?
And if anyone's wondering what the biscuit game is, ask my girlfriend Jen. She knows all about that shit. Not personally, I'm just.
Yeah, this
all
is
about the
going.
shit.
You're digging a hole now. Now this, what's this actor's name? Who's playing Clarence Beeks? So he's a bastard in this. He's a bastard in Die Hard. He's a bastard in Breakfast Club, and probably something else. I'm trying to think.
There's a happy ending for him though. He probably gets raped to death by a gorilla in the end of this movie.
Spoilers. Yeah. He's either going to die of thirst, hunger, or rape. So it's not a happy ending. But guess he's a bad guy. What's the Spice Girls? Oh, created by the same guy behind Pop Stars. Forget his name. Yeah, they were created specially, weren't they? But I can't remember.
Fucking the whole kind of what's the term from manufactured pop?
Ah, yes.
Like the Monkees.
Yeah. Poor monkeys. At least they could play instruments and sing. So they got two things over the Spice Girls already. Apparently, this is very popular in Italy, this film. So since 1987, they play it on the main TV channel every Christmas Eve. And it gets like a 10% to 15% share of the audience on Christmas Eve.
It's yeah, no, it is. Well, it is one of those movies that used to come on a lot during Christmas. Like as you were saying, like Uncle Buck and stuff. And there's the obvious ones like Home Alone, but there is these kind of Christmassy, kind of seasonal comedies. I think other ones though. Yeah. Besides the obvious ones, besides Christmas Vacation and stuff.
Yeah, because this one is set all over Christmas, but it doesn't have anything to do with the story really. So it could have been set at any time of the year. So here's Frank Oz. And it's supposed to be the same character from the Blues Brothers he plays, who gives them their stuff back at the prison. So, hello, Slasher Fred. Good evening to you, sir. Yeah, he was iconic back then. Because what did he do?
Before he decapitated Vic Morrow.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Kentucky Fried Movie, Animal House, Blues Brothers, Werewolf in London, Trading Places, Twilight Zone, Michael Jackson.
Garrett, your TV section display.
It's coming back. Don't worry, we'll soon see Jamie Lee Curtis. Into the Night. Yeah. Spies Like Us. Keep forgetting he did that. Three Amigos. And Coming to America. And then the 90s is where it fell apart with Sylvester Stallone's Oscar. Michael Jackson's Black and White. He did do Innocent Blood, so that's all right. And
then, Jen loves Oscar, actually. Jen adores Oscar. I haven't seen it.
It's not one I could watch a lot. Every 10 years, maybe.
Is it that
bad? It's just not very funny.
Oh, okay.
It looks good because it's a set period piece, and it's what do they call those things? I don't know. Where people are running around because of misinformation and stuff. Beverly Hills Cop 3, and The Stupids in '96, Blues Brothers 2000. Yeah, he did not have a good '90s at all. He did.
Like Burke and Hare wasn't even that good.
Yeah, well, he did. Then he was doing episodes of Psych. He did Burke and Hare in 2010, and that was his last film directed.
Yeah.
And the last directing he did was last year's Stanley's Superhero Kindergarten. So yeah, he had a good run in the 80s, like we can say about Eddie Murphy.
I suppose it's like
There you go.
Shane Black.
Mm. Oh, now he's popular. Throwing money around the bar. Champagne for all. He's going to get taken out. Now, what's that guy been in? The guy on the right with the leather jacket, was it? Live and Let Die. Because the bartender is from the lots of films, but Demolition Man mainly. Apparently, the Christmas decorations for this bar is just Xmas written on the mirror with a spray can. And there's his limo. There is a comedy movie I've seen that's similar to Train Places called Life Stinks. Ah, yes, the Mel Brooks one. Yeah, can't survive without having his money. Yeah, that was the last one of the last.
Jen says Oscar's good. It's got a great cast.
Yeah, it does have a great cast. It wastes them, but it's got a great cast. You should watch it though, just for Stallone being in a comedy. But he did have his best year after that, 93, with Cliffhanger and Demolition Man, so he came back.
Look, not a lot of people give credit to Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. Fucking magnum opus to a career.
And the way Arnie tricked him into doing it. Did you hear about that?
Which? Arnie tricked him into doing Stop or My Mother. Yeah, I heard that story. He says, I really want to do this movie, and Sly was like, no, I have to do it. Fine, you can do it. Take it.
At least they've forgiven each other. I like how he's worried about coasters and stuff. Oh, shit, nudity. Too slow. There's the first TNA. And then here's the more, and there's more now. She just, because it's an 80s movie, women just remove their tops at parties. Is that how you remember it, Marty, or the 90s anyway? Your college years?
Oh, college, Jesus Christ.
Oh, here we go. Although, I don't know why he's turning down, but never mind. She's still there? Yep, still there without top on. Different times, people, different times.
You're lucky. Jen would be incredibly offended. She'd be like, what is this filth you're watching?
I'm sorry, Jen, if you're still there. I'm sorry.
She'd be so disgusted.
Let's flash on the show. And now they're his best mates. Let's go. Shit, come on. There you go. See, Oscar and Stop on My Mom Will Shoot are both awesome. Well, Stop on My Mom Will Shoot is Estelle Getty's film more than it's Stallone, so. What I didn't realize yesterday is how long this film is. Nearly 2 hours, and we're an hour.
Jesus.
Yeah, because once they win, then there's a whole bloody get back revenge subplot. Hey, DVD and film block, you're here. Welcome. Oh, there you go. She is offended. Sorry. Sorry. I'll have to put the filters on. I didn't hide it when Eddie Murphy was naked in a bath, so. Where is it? Oh yeah, there you go. Winthorpe. Have we had his picture taken yet? Because when the police take his picture, the number on his picture is the same number that was on Jim Belushi's in Blues Brothers. Okay, still not there. All right, no offense. Right, we'll see if we can raise the level of offensiveness.
I do remember one kind of college party. Well, no, I was supposed to be in college. I was at a house party, and there was a bunch of us literally stayed up and watched the thing, and we got hungry. And it was about 10 of us, right? And it was still kind of early. It was like 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Rebels.
And the 10 of us lined up. We went down to shop. 10 of us lined up to piss behind a wall. Okay? And one of the lads is like, check this out. And he started shimmying. And he came to a gap. And as he came to a gap, a female jogger came the opposite direction. He just fucking hosed down her legs. And the rest of us jumped behind the wall. And your one was just screaming at him and he had to run home. It was funny. It was a good party.
Oh dear, that's assault, isn't it?
Grand now. God rest the poor soul. They passed away, so they don't have to worry.
Okay.
He didn't even realize she was coming. He was just like, "Hey lads, I can pee and shimmy," and it's like, dude.
Yeah, never shimmy when you're peeing. That's the story there. No, you are all right. We are at least 15 minutes away from the first highlight of the film. That's a good question. Apart from, John Landis wanted Jamie Lee Curtis, but the studio didn't want her because she was known for all her horror films. So, yeah, she'd done, Terror Train, Halloween.
Halloween, obviously, and The Fog. The Fog had come out before this as well, I think.
Yeah, that was earlier this, and then, what's the other one? Prom Night. So she's always known for the horror stuff. They didn't think she could be funny, or in a comedy anyway. And then Landis won. And then there we go. And then this is her first nude scene. So can you tell me the other two films she's nude in? I'm sure you wouldn't know, but
I think.
All right, let's put it to the chat.
It's definitely not True Lies.
No. I do like Dan Aykroyd's black eye here. It's just him holding his eyes shut with some black makeup. And this is the first with her short hair, I think, as well. I'm surprised that wasn't auto-blocked. You can't have meatballs and gravy anymore. Or burn people on a pile of sticks. If Freddy versus Jason doesn't offend you, nothing does. Oh, this doesn't, yeah. He's gone, just like Michael Myers. Poor man. Although this does go quite dark later when he tries to kill himself. So, voted as one of the 50 greatest comedies of all time back in 2006. So I don't know if it's been knocked off that spot by all the comedies that have come since. Yeah, we're gonna get another. Ah, you got mod powers. There you go. And we're British, so yeah, it's not. Don't think I've ever had Mr. Brains' F words, but
Why? Wait, Sophie. Why did they give you a warning?
she was dropping slurs. I think that she might have been talking about meatballs. Where is it? Bloody fine. Oh, yeah, so it was originally called Black and White, but John Landis hated it and offered $100 to anyone that could come up with a better title. Oh, there you go. Threats of violence. So she's doing it on my channel now instead.
Well, if they deserved it, you shouldn't
Well, yeah, there's a level, isn't there? Do. Can't find it anywhere. Typical. Yeah, he's got about 10, 12 credit cards. Yeah, so Dan Aykroyd and Jamie Lee Curtis were in another film together. Can you name it?
Oh no, I was going to say A Fish Called Wanda. Although, was
Uh,
she nude in A Fish Called Wanda?
No, I don't think she was. No.
Fuck, I can't think. Wait, Christmas at the Cranks?
He is in that with her, yeah, but she's not nude in it.
Obviously,
But there is another film.
Jen might know. Jen, what movies is Jamie Lee Curtis nude in?
I think you're asking about with Dan, what films she's in that with Dan Aykroyd, but no, go on. Because I can't find it. It was, yeah. There. Use your search. Blues Brothers. Nope. That was Carrie Fisher. Let me see if I
Oh,
can
I've been putting off. Jen has wanted to watch a super depressing movie for her birthday. I put it off, but in fairness, she made me a promise that I will watch Flowers in the Attic with her. But in turn, we have to do a review of the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Oh dear. Both of you lose, I think.
Alien versus Predator. Whoever wins, you can do.
Exactly. Oh dear, yeah, neither of those is a good idea. Although, yeah, there's so much people have been making careers out of this Star Wars Holiday Special. What you can say about it?
I'm surprised you haven't done it yet.
If I could find a VHS of it, I probably could. But yeah, if one turns up somewhere, might be in this pile here. I got.
You should have Sophie on to watch it with you. Sophie and who else? What other kids do you know? What other whippersnappers?
I'm not a big people.
You like the Star Wars kids?
I like the new ones. Piss off.
You want to see a Wookiee jerk off the VR board?
Spoilers for your thing. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Hint, hang on. There you go. Hint, a clothing and cigar specialist. Ah, yeah, there it is. Monkey Nose. My Girl. They play a couple in that, apparently.
Fuck! I totally forgot about those movies.
To watch the Star Wars Holiday
Jesus.
Special from 1980.
You
That
can
one.
see, basically, there's a close-up on Carrie Fisher, and you can see one of her fingernails is much longer than the rest.
Wonder what she used that for, lifting spices and stuff for cooking or something.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, she appears nude in 1983, same year, Love Letters. And then there's a quick flash of the nipple in The Tailor of Panama, apparently. There you go.
Ah.
She's wearing a Star Wars jumper, so she's half ready.
Sophie, you can't be a Star Wars fan until you watch the Star Wars Holiday
Yeah,
Special.
and enjoyed it. Because they did a Lego Star Wars holiday special a couple of years
Yeah,
ago.
they did.
It was terrible. It probably this year the one was unintentionally funny. And apparently, Jamie Lee Curtis's topless scene was named number 19 of the top 20 gratuitous nude scenes of the 80s. There is no reason for it, but I'm going to watch it anyway. If I'll watch it. Yeah, it's not on physical media, is it? Anywhere.
There's bootlegs.
Bootlegs,
Apparently, George Lucas said if he could have compiled all his money, he would have used it all to fucking track down and destroy Star Wars Holiday Special. I mean, this man is embarrassed by Howard the Duck. Destroy the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Yeah, did you? I was just saying, I will not be wishing you a happy life day anytime soon, then, Marty. Get back to your Wookiee family. Hey, Pete, how are you doing? Her mother
Seriously,
is psycho, yes.
No. That scene with that Grandpa Wookiee just watching.
Oh, this is good. The chair vibrates as well. Taylor Clothes Specialist Part. Ah, that's it. I see now. Thank you. I get it now. I'm not season either. Whoa! In full.
Actually, Garrett, on the lead up to Christmas, I do have plan on doing a watch along, and I want to make sure it's not kind of crossing over what you are taking your one, and I'd actually love to have you on. I do want to have a watch party of Christmas Vacation. Had you planned on watching that yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll find something else because I don't want to be.
I don't care. You can do it. You can do it the same night. I won't care.
No, I'll do it another evening, and I'll even mention. Look, if you want to check out another person do this, check out.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a dick either.
I didn't invent these things, so I can't claim copyright on them. It's Christmas. There's only limited films you can watch. You go ahead and do what you like. I will report you to YouTube.
Aha!
Oh, hang on. Once the wig comes off, she's under status orders. So where do we get to? Don't insult. Oh, Howard the Duck. Oh dear.
I'm not. The scariest
so she's
thing
seen
about
Howard the Duck.
is
She's not seen Coming to America or this, but she's seen Howard the Duck. So, oh, hang on.
I think Tim Robbins is far superior in Howard the Duck than Shawshank Redemption. Okay, I'm just gonna say that.
Hang on. I'm ahead, so I can tell. I don't know if I said earlier, but I'm having problems on the laptop and internet. Yeah. On the last two live streams, I've lost my internet for 20 seconds, so it may happen again. Just to warn you, if I disappear. Now to get internet. Still haven't seen How the Duck. Oh, you're not missing anything. Put that on the bottom of your to watch pile. Oh shit, there it is. So yeah, she strips off in front of him, in front of a mirror. Is it gone? Nope. Yeah, there we go. And then she turns around, shows him everything, and then covers it up. So I don't know what the subtle hint is there.
That's called leaving a dog very thirsty.
Ed Gale is a creep, but the film is amazing. Yeah.
Which film?
Howard the Duck, I think.
Oh yeah, fucking. Yeah, but who's Jeffrey Jones?
I was just trying to think of his name. Yeah, Jeffrey Jones is on the
Yeah.
wrong one now.
I was shocked because David Milch had him back in the Deadwood movie. Not a big role, but I was like,
It's got baggage now.
he ended up causing Disneyland to close down a ride as a result. You know about that, right?
No.
Okay, so there was originally a ride called Alien Encounter. Now Disney wanted to lease the license for the Xenomorph alien. Basically, you went in to like a viewing area, and a Xenomorph would be transported into the room, and it'd get loose, and the lights would flash, and it would kind of leer over the audience and breathe and stuff.
Ooh.
Obviously, they couldn't get the license, so they made up their own thing where like this cute alien is turned into a scary monster. And Jeffrey Jones was the guy who changes the alien into a scary alien. And they had it there for a while, and then all the accusations came out, and they turned it into Lilo and Stitch ride and removed Jeffrey Jones's kind of video.
So yeah, it's a lot of effort, isn't it? Hang on, there you go. JLC is with gets off. I think what's it? What's his name? The Monty Python guy, Fawlty Towers.
Oh, John Cleese.
Yeah,
turned out to be a raving racist.
I wasn't going for that. I was going. That's why he picked Jamie Lee Curtis for.
Oh, sorry. Maybe I'm wrong. I just.
David in Filmbrook hasn't seen Howard the Duck yet. It's definitely one of those you have to watch at some point because George Lucas produced it. So, and it's an 80s film with the Back to the Future mum in. What's her name?
Oh,
yeah, exactly. See, not just me.
Fucking bollocks. Leah Thompson. Leah Thompson.
Oh, apparently, that bit where he chucks him the wad of cash, and then Don Amici's doing all this was sort of not scripted, but they took a lot of takes to get it right and fumble it. That's why they look at the camera. Oh yeah, what about John Cleese? National treasure.
Yeah, I like what's it. He said some shit that are fair fucking dicey. What do you think? Or are you like me? You try and keep politics and shit like that.
I'll leave it out for now.
Okay. I apologize, man, because like this is supposed to be a funny, just watch the movie stream. I'm putting with all kinds of heavy shit into it.
Yeah, start off with a biscuit. Then he was pissing on joggers. But Muffy is played by Jamie Lee Curtis's sister, apparently. But I don't know which one's Muffy. Oh, hang on, I skipped a load here. It's jumped. I guess I would be a better film for Tim Rogers than Shawshank because Shawshank is crap. There you go. So it has. That's what everyone remembers is the odd-shaped condom and duck boobs. That's the main take from Howard the Duck. Duck condom.
Howard the Duck.
The first Marvel film. It's certainly interesting. Yeah, that's the best way to describe it.
I want to see that Howard the Duck team up with Dolph Lundgren's Punisher, David Hasselhoff's Nick Fury, and that terrible Captain America who keeps on stealing people's cars.
Yes, Because if only they could get the Fantastic Four to help as well.
That never. That was just that was a Roger Corman kind of thing. That was just done so the studio could keep the license. I think.
I know, what a bastard! Not even releasing it, just like Batgirl, but a different reason. Yeah, duck boobs. They'd probably put Donald Duck's face over the duck boobs on Disney app. They would cover up. Oh look, there's what's his name? Bo Diddley as the pawn shop owner. He's a musician to the If You're a Child. Sophie makes me hungry for KFC every time. Why? Because of ducks. I just get what Pete mentioned. I'm satisfied. Okay. Yeah, what about John Cleese? Yeah, well, skip that for now. Leah Thompson, there you go. Thank you. John Cleese. He was funny when he started whinging about cancel culture. There you go. My respect is gone for him. Hasn't been funny since the 90s, yeah. Well, he's doing anything for money these days, isn't he? Because he lost most of his fortune to his ex-wife.
Yeah.
So he's been doing tours and book shows and anything just for some cash. I meant duck dot boobs, not fuck boobs.
I'm with you. Actually, Playtendo guy. I watched your streams a couple of times, man, and they're fucking good crack.
Yes, that was good. Yeah, he was good in Clockwise. Yeah, that was the 80s. It was right. Well, he had Clockwise and fuck, Fish Called Wonder. Now, do you get the look at that escargot joke that comes up in this restaurant scene? This very long-winded joke told by this millionaire.
Oh, the snail, the one about the snail.
I know. So yeah, it many years it went over my head. You shared my response. I don't know. I don't. It might have been hidden. It was only swearing in it because for some reason some comments disappear if there's swearing in them. But say it again if you can, monkey. I might pick it up. Don't you ever got Spider-Man VHS movies VHS? I have the first one on VHS. I think the second one was around the time of VHS, but it's a lot rarer. For correcting, okay. I prefer Dolph's, but never saw Hasselhoff's Fury. Well, once you've seen Hasselhoff's Fury, you'll never go back. So Samuel L. Jackson. Because, yeah. Because, what was it? Yeah, Nick Fury looked like Hasselhoff in the comics. Then, as soon as Samuel L. Jackson put the eye patch on, they changed the comic books to suit him. I've got a few Bruce Lee movies on VHS tape. I'm missing, I think it's the first Game of Death. Is there anyone I'm missing?
Okay, I've a question for the audience. Okay.
Oh, okay. Don't upset them.
It's a dare, not a dare. It's a proposal for Garrett. Okay. Who thinks Garrett should take his spare tapes, glue them together, and make a throne for himself out of his excess VHS tapes?
I thought you said
I, for one,
take his top off,
would
but
see that. No, I would love to see you make a throne out of your VHSs and just do your reviews or your videos
Conan,
from that.
My Conan throne. I got 300 outside under some tarpaulin at the moment that are spare, but gluing them together is not as easy as it sounds. But a throne, you say?
Yeah, just a big chair, big ass chair with all your
big
spare
ass chair.
VHSs. No, seriously, I don't have. There's probably a VHS kind of throne or chair out there, but I'd.
Well, no, I'm going to copyright it. Oh, there's Jamie Lee Curtis again. Hang on. Why am I not at that scene? Oh, this is after. Yeah, so he got ill in the rain. Oh yeah, he went. We missed it. He goes to shoot himself. It doesn't work. And then he throws the gun away and it goes off and shoots a window. John Cleese was on. Oh, he's on GP News. Oh yeah, Fox News UK. And at first he said he never heard of them, but says, oh, he objected to them siding with Russia now. Yeah, he goes with the money. My comments were after watching How the Duck. Okay. Where is it? No more Mr. Nice Duck. Is that the one? Did I miss that? Right, Echo's here. We have to do it in a live stream. My throne of tapes. I know you have 2 Bruce Lee tapes with Screen Legends stick on. Yeah, that is true. I do. I got some of the old, was it rank tapes, but not a complete set yet. 2015 on Comics Race and Gender Swap was a rule of thumb. Yeah, great bankruptcy. This is the bit with the fish. This is your favorite bit, isn't it?
Yeah. All right.
I don't like salmon at the best of times. Not when it threw a dirty beard out of his pants. Oh, hang on. All the modern ones and all the duplicates. The Wicked Lady would be in the lot. I do have the Wicked Lady on. I think it's a Cinema Club release. Easy enough. Get some panels to form the base. It's not fucking Blue Peter. Maybe I can come up with something weekend.
Just you could put like toilet roll inserts.
Yeah, I need a framework.
Staff. I'm with Matthew on this. This is one of Eddie Murphy's best.
Oh, Matthew's here. We've woken up this Aussie giant. Yeah. Can't spell.
Would you have enough duplicates to make a throne?
The hard part would be putting it back after making the throne if I don't glue it together. But I made a box of just tapes. Well, of the internal tape. So it was these in a box, but I used the wrong glue, so it fell apart. But it was good enough for one picture. It had LEDs in it and like lit up.
Have you got a pic? Have you it up on your Instagram or your Twitter?
It's over a year ago or more.
Shit. If you can dig it up, I'd love to see it.
Yeah, maybe I should redo it, but properly this time. Because I tried super glue, they didn't stick. It's because they're an odd shape. Because if you glue them this way, there's just this bit here sticks out, and this bit here, tiny bit here, sticks out, and all the rest is dipped in. So I'm gonna come up with a better way. Yeah, there you go. New show, Blue Gareth. Maybe I can make an advent crown out of VHS tapes. I believe someone made a bag out of magnetic tape. Bloody hell. I've seen people make lights out of it. Yeah, I made a light out. I got a Mickey's Christmas Carol, which the tape broke, so I took it out and put some lights in.
You know what you could do? You could glue tapes to your car and make it the VHS mobile.
That might not be legal.
Just have the blank tape swirling towards the
screen. Make it into some fins on the side and the top. Oh, hang on, I don't know that. Right. I'm not talking about wash out liquor bottles and the rolls. Oh, proper wooden panels. Oh dear.
Gert, the seat belt could be the tape.
It's strong stuff. It'll hold you in. Except it takes 2 seconds to split when it gets stuck in a tape machine.
Did I don't know? Did anyone ever record over a movie you had. Like my dad used to stick a piece of paper into the little notch and
Yeah.
record it over aliens. Like I had VHS copy aliens, and he's like, I
Oh
think it was
no.
like Ear to the Ground. It was some agricultural show. Dad recorded like 6 episodes, and I'm like, oh, you bastard.
I remember someone gave us some tapes or something from taped off the TV, and then you pop it in, and then for the first 3 or 5 seconds there was hardcore porn, and then it went off into like Emmerdale or something like
Whoa.
that.
Yeah, I don't match. Imagine that on Granada. Imagine that on Granada TV.
Run
Emmerdale.
BT
Now
Arrow.
back to Emmerdale. Fucking hell. There's some women in their 50s like, what's that? I haven't seen that in years.
Whoa! Oh, what's he chugging on the? Oh no, he hasn't killed himself yet. There you go. Or tried to. But where did he get the Santa suit from? Okay, I just thought how impractical a VHS tape bag would be, given the tape could stretch. Yeah, and it would go oxide everywhere. Get oxide everywhere. Yeah, the stuff is a pain in. Yeah, it's not built to last as much as it would. There you go. I have seen people make bags from VHS cases. That I can, the plastic bits, yeah, but I don't know how the hell stitching all that tape together would do anything. I know a lot of cheap public smoking games sometimes had porn on them. Ooh, I've got some of those in the loft. I have to check them out. So yeah, we've had the 2 topless scenes. So turn it off. Never, even if you check the stalls, never tell your plans out in a toilet.
As managing director.
Oops, that's the N word. I thought it was the other N word I could play, but it's not. They don't want him running the company. Yes, piqued my interest. I'm trying to think of something now, especially a throne. I think I can do that. I got an idea now.
Where is the oddest, like, VHS find you ever heard? You've ever had like in a car boot, you found like a bizarre kind of movie, or the church kind of at some kind of fucking church kind of charity thing or a charity shop, or like I don't know. Have you ever been in a Thrifties and go, what the hell is this doing here?
No, because they just bin them these days. They don't even keep them around. I used to get them from Facebook Marketplace, but even now that's dried up. I haven't had any for ages. But you do get the occasional adult film. I did have picked up one massive collection of VHS and some DVDs, and then I don't know, the DVDs weren't on the top in the pictures, and then I got them home, and half the DVDs were fake copies of porn films, so they printed off their own covers and.
Oh yeah.
And then the other
it is kind of funny when you go into a charity shop and like, these are all bootlegs. These are all like really badly done bootlegs, but I suppose they don't really care. Whatever they can like get their money.
Yeah, exactly.
Get
My
their
local
money
factory shop has a lot of bootleg. Yeah. I think don't they realise? But they're probably just trying to sell them on for 20p or whatever they can get for them. Ooh, there you go. I've only ever had one Puppet Man VHS, and I can't look at it. I know one of the cartoons was on it where Daffy Duck whacked Hitler. I've got some of those old Daffy Duck cartoons. I need to check those tapes out. Here's a similar question. Useful for YouTube. A Titanic VHS light. Your Titanic tapes and cases, some cardboard, and a small amber white paint and Gorilla Glue. They're all outside now. I've only got the widescreen one and the normal one now. See, Rob's a man of taste. He loves his flick too. Oh, he's got one. There you go. Yeah, I can make a VHS copy and make a ship out of them. I don't have enough for that, but I think I had about 11 or 12 at the last count. I got lots of ridiculous movies on VHS. Bad movies are one of my favorites, yeah. What was considered a bad movie in the 80s is Trash Fire Cinema to Marty.
Oh, between myself and Jen, we've reviewed some stinkers.
9 times out of 10, I'm on your side more than some of the choices, but yeah, if you want weird, have you done Famalian yet? That might suit you both.
Which?
Famalian.
I haven't seen that one.
It's hard to get in this country, I think. Louie.
No,
Yeah, what are the lyrics?
no. Wait, Baz Moi! You got a copy of Baz Moi and 9 sons and a car boot.
I haven't got either of those yet. Yeah, people might not know, or they might be keeping them. Oh, he told them what they were up front. Selling smut. Dan Aykroyd looks like singing Tales of the Crypt. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Dirty is that guy in the Tales of the Crypt episode. Here we go. He's back in his house. It was a Christmas dream.
It was just a bad dream. Good morning, sir. Merry Christmas. Coleman, I had the most absurd nightmare. I was poor and no one liked me. I lost my job, I lost my house. Penelope hated me. It was all because of this terrible, awful Negro.
Eddie Murphy's expression changes from smiling to what the fuck? Great actor. Yeah, so Sophie's a craft. You can make anything from anything. So bring back Art Attack with Neil Buchanan, indeed. Because you can't bring back.
Well, was there a member of Blue Peter that was fired for being gay?
Where did that come from?
Sorry,
There was one that got done for drugs.
Attack.
He was doing cocaine at BBC parties and he got fired. But it wouldn't surprise me if one was done after what they did to Ed the Duck. Clarence speaks.
Ironically, that wasn't the biggest Blue Peter controversy. The biggest Blue Peter controversy was they didn't choose the name that was given to the cat or the dog that people voted on. It's like,
Yeah. That's how you end up with Boaty McBoatface.
that was brilliant. That was seriously, that was a scientific research pencil.
It'll always be remembered, though.
Quick team, back to Boaty McBoatface.
Coming into port. And that
Can
creepy
you
head.
imagine a Poseidon-like movie named after the vessel? Boaty McBoatface.
What was the sequel to Poseidon Adventure called? Oh, Beyond the Poseidon Adventures, yeah, Beyond the Boat,
Yeah.
boat Face Adventure. There's Jim Belushi, or is it James in this? I don't know which way round it is now. He was Jim in the 80s and James in the noughties. Ooh, he's got the 83 and 86 release of this. Yeah, I've only got the one. Mine was the 88. There you go. Oh, hang on. So yeah, the locomotion. I think it's playing. Each carriage is playing the same song. Or no, the same song is playing every time they come back to the party. So either they've only got one song, like in Father Ted, that's not Ghost Town, or
Jesus, Father, it's like NASA here, isn't it? Yeah, when you put the disc out here, everything. And where's the records? Records! Yeah, the records! Oh, Jesus, I think I've run out of the cartridge.
yeah, poor him. Now, apparently, the two guys on the driving the trolley are SNL writers who got the parts. There you go. Now, Matthew Pinney's got the Tales from the Crypt of the Eve of Santa. So there's two versions, isn't there, of that film or story? There's the Tales of the Crypts TV show from the 90s that did the story, and then there's the Tales of the Crypt movie. Oh, the TV's gone. Tales of the Crypt 1973 British film where Joan Collins has got beating off Santa. Hang on. Google's just died.
Gart?
Yep.
Did Rick Baker do the gorilla?
I was just looking at that up. I was about to look that up because he would have been after American Werewolf. I didn't see anything. That's weird. Yeah, but I am assuming he did. Hang on. Right. Engage. Merry New Year's.
Exchange student from Cameroon.
Oh yeah, so the guy outside the gorilla cage with the glasses is the same guy from Airplane that's in the radar room or whatever it's called. I can make a hat, a badge, a hat, a pterodactyl. Happy New Year. Plays a good priest. Michael Sundin apparently left because no one was liking him. Not his sexuality, but who knows? Can't remember the cat name. Scandal. Yeah, there were a few unpopular Blue Peter presenters. Oh, my digital copy is frozen. I go. How about some jerky? I don't drink. It is against my religion. Ugh. Right. So it's another train on New Year's that Jamie Lee Curtis is in fancy dress on. The Midnight Amp. Damn. Baltimore Something Club party.
I'm just waiting for Dan Aykroyd to turn up in his disguise.
Hey, Richard Pryor did it first, was it, in Silver Streak? I'm from Sweden. To help me, please, with my rucksack. I'm guessing their original plan was to steal the briefcase, swap the files, and then put the briefcase back. But they messed up. No, I forgot to mention in Jamie Lee Curtis, Ophelia's flat, she's got a "See You Next Wednesday" poster.
Yeah, that poster's turned up in everything Landis has done.
Yeah.
Except Birkenhair, though, I'd say.
Yeah, I guess you can get it into that. But yeah, it's the porno film they're watching in American Werewolf, and it's got a poster outside.
Boy, what's this? I don't know you. I'm terribly sorry.
Yeah, it's hard to believe Piccadilly Circus was all porn theatres back then. It's all sweet shops now. American sweet shops. Dan Aykroyd in his best Papa Lazaro from League of Gentlemen cosplay.
You're my wife now.
Yeah, are they still doing a comeback special with that?
I don't think they're going to be running Papa Lazaro back, though.
Well, he offends two sides, doesn't he? He's got blackface and he's a traveller. So
Yeah.
There he is. There's Eddie Murphy. Nagamuku from Cameroon. Do you not remember me? It's Lionel Joseph. And cancelled. The words "See You Next Wednesday" appear in Thriller. So yeah, it's from John Landis. Heard it in 2001: A Space Odyssey and liked it and put it in every film for some reason. Yeah, if you watch any reaction videos or first-time watches of people that watch this film, they'll piss themselves laughing when Dan Aykroyd comes into the train carriage. I didn't see anyone take offense at it. There you go. Yeah, the Australians don't see Blue Peter, but it is on one of his Doctor Who DVDs. Okay. How many house fires were caused by their Christmas crown with real candles they used to make?
Fun fact. Another fun fact. You're probably sick of these.
No, go for it.
Blue Peter saved Blake 7 because there's a special kind of device the characters wore in Blake 7, and they ran out of them. They're like, shit, they're all broken. What do we do? And it turned out the episode prior, the presenters of Blue Peter were making the bracelets from Blake 7, and they just tore down and robbed them.
I guess, yeah, they'll share studios. Yeah, they're still playing the local commercial.
That's a show I'm surprised never got a reboot. It's really
I
good.
know. I didn't really watch it when it came out. I think Clarence Speaks is doing a Clint Eastwood impression, but can't tell. Or Dirty Harry, anyway. Need to watch more Blake 7. Is it on BBC iPlayer? Or do they not have old stuff? Oh, and no more phony Irish.
They didn't.
Yeah.
One thing that ticks me off about the Channel 4 player is they don't have. There was a great kind of sci-fi thing where they'd have a retrospective on different sci-fi shows, British sci-fi shows like Blake 7, Survivors, and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
And for some reason, they're not on Channel 4.
It's all because Seaman is love, Seaman is life. A Blake 7 reference there. I never liked Blake 7. Yeah, I could never got into it when it came out. If it's on anything, it would be on BritBox. That is true. And we got. Yeah, I think this is only Dan Aykroyd's only film with Jim Belushi. Break 7 did get an American reboot. It was called a show called Crusade, a spin-off of Babylon 5.
Okay.
I seem to remember a program called Crusade, but I don't think I watched that. The black one must be the female. No. It's all fun until someone gets hurt by a massive gorilla.
I like the idea of like an evildoer being, you know, molested to death by a gorilla.
I bet they were glad they didn't use a real one, but yeah, I'll have to check the credits for who made the gorilla because it's not in any of the facts or anything.
I must be Rick Baker.
It's gotta be, hasn't it, for that?
And I guarantee you that's who's in the actual gorilla suit. the quote-unquote real gorilla suit. Because he was in a movie called Schlock where he played like a
Oh yeah, that's shock. That's a bad gorilla suit. If you think this one's bad. Or is it supposed to be is it supposed to be gorilla or is it supposed to be Bigfoot? A bloke in the gorilla suit's in Kentucky Fried Movie as well. There you go. He's got a thing. Wonderful news. Wonderful. Happy New Year, you dirty animal. Right, here we are. So there's a line that's been edited out of TV versions coming up soon. Since 2001. Yeah. So which do you prefer? Long hair, Halloween, Jamie Lee Curtis, or short hair, Trading Places, Jamie Lee Curtis? Oh, she's got a gun out. Ah, yes, she's in Freaky Friday remake, isn't he? Oh, there's the So there's the Twin Towers. Hang on, I'm behind now.
Was that edited out?
No, the towers aren't. It's a line he says when he's walking in. Where is it? I'm thinking it's going to unless I don't pass it.
Is it like racially insensitive or?
No, it's about. I can find it. It's weird because those places are massive, aren't they? It's kill. In this building, it's either kill or be killed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You can see where they.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I know.
Yeah, we got to kill the motherfucker. We got to kill him. There we go. Rick Baker played King Kong in '76. Yes.
Yeah.
True Lies, Jamie Lee Curtis. Ah, yes. No one. I don't think I'd never seen the film Perfect. She did with John Travolta, where she's a fitness instructor or something. Yeah. Yeah, Dr. Impossible. I wonder what films you've been watching. We accidentally kept King Kong.
Look, Dr. Impossible. Considering the stuff my girlfriend watch, I certainly can't judge. So you're okay. You're among friends, okay?
No judgment here. You sick fuck.
Certainly not.
There's a bit here where the bell goes and everyone leaves the toilets and no one washes their hands because they're in such a hurry. People point out all the time, apparently.
No COVID then.
Yes, King Dong is the porn version. See, even innocent Sophie knows that.
Wait, Sophie, how do you know that?
Yeah, you young people. He died how many years ago? Rick Baker also played Ding Dong in the bedroom, King Dong in the bedroom. Oh, allegedly. So how is this chaos supposed to be?
I suppose it's
I
like
still can't work
people
it
have
out. I know.
stocks and investments and stuff,
Yeah.
and like
Well, that's that much. I'll buy that for that much, and then how do they? They don't seem to get receipts. They just get handed slips of paper doodled on, and everyone's on the phone. Apparently, they filmed this obviously in the real place, but they filmed some of it at the time when their business was actually carrying on, and everyone was so distracted by Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd being in the building that billions were lost off the.
it caused the third American recession.
Yeah. So they had to stop filming and come back on the weekend and have extras play all the people and some people from
Murphy.
Fuck me, it's Eddie Murphy. Oh no, I just lost a £10 million deal.
My children won't be able to eat now.
Don't look up John Holmes, Sophie. It's a rabbit hole. Ding dong. Yes, indeed. Now, when I watched this last night, I thought it was suspicious, but the screen that the brothers have in their office is actually the screen from Family Feud, which is the Family Fortunes version in America, and you can see it as the same from the corner where they get the wrong answers, and it puts X's up. You can see it on the widescreen version, so you probably won't see it on the VHS. Ding dong, King Kong has a big dong. Thank you. I'm not trying to say that more than once.
This isn't my doing. This is not my doing. I
You
just
brought
want
this level right down. I was quite happy doing the Irish jokes, but yeah, so they're waiting for the price to drop, and then all these people are going crazy. I don't know, buying at the moment, and the prices, because everyone's buying, the prices change. It's all weird.
I love when one of the dukes. There's a scene coming up where when they realize they've screwed up, and one of the dukes has a heart attack, and the trade says, "Your brother, fuck him! Turn the machine back on."
Apparently, Don Amici, the one that says "fuck him," is a very devout religious man who doesn't swear. So he only agreed to film. He'd say it once. They had to catch it. But they got the right. He did it very well. Mortimer, your brother, fuck him.
Turn those machines back on. Turn them back on.
I see Eddie Murphy just going flat, flat, flat. He's holding a billboard, a notepad, and Dan Aykroyd's handing out things. If anyone can explain it to me, it might take a while. Oh, oh, she's going to Google him. Do not Google Image Kingdom.
Don't Google him, and certainly don't Google porn under the guise of a documentary BBC, because it won't be the BBC you think. Okay.
We've all made that mistake. Oh, what's on the BBC today? Good thing it's not in 3D. Jamie Lee is good in road games, yes. Matthew did a video on that the other day. An Australian movie, but it's got 2 American leads. I don't know if it was, and it says it's filmed made in Australia, so it's a weird one. Yeah, and then all that chaos suddenly pauses for the announcement of the orange juice, whether it's been a good year. I knew I wasn't crazy. Flesh Gordon meets the Cosmic Cheerleader has a parody of King Kong. Well, guess why? I got both Flesh Gordon films on VHS in the loft. That's a couple I picked up in random collections.
Was there an issue in a Waitrose in England where that was left in with a bunch of kids' movies for like months on end? It was like,
well, that's it. The picture of the front and the writing is, you would not be able to tell it apart from a standard Flash Gordon video. So if I held two up, you wouldn't say, "Oh, that's a porn parody." You'd say, "Oh, it's a Flash Gordon film," and the other one. But yeah, and then you turn them over on the back, and then you see the difference. Oh no, we're down a fucking hole. How big is big?
Sophie, in the privacy of your own time, look it up, okay?
Marty, you want to demonstrate?
Good night, folks. Good night.
Fine.
Wait.
I'll do my one-eared elephant impression. I'm not scared. I've looked at some stuff Chris Chan has done. I'm born already.
No, we're not. That's a rabbit hole. We're not going near. No, Chris Chan. Seriously, dude. No.
Yeah, good question, Sophie. John, fucking hell.
Garrett,
Yeah.
I implore you and anyone else not to look up Chris Chan, okay?
No, I remember some stuff last year. I didn't even know. I still don't know.
No,
I'm
don't.
not going near that one. Ah, Sophie, you nasty piece of work. Is it because you're on a mobile phone? I'm guessing, so you won't be able to tell on a small picture like that. Happy New Year. Who has to clean up that mess? After everything we did for you. Trust me, it's hard not to swear, but I can see the comments won't come through. Yeah. For some reason, the swearing comments don't come through. You have to disguise them. Oh, she's on a laptop with a big screen. She's just a nasty piece of work.
Yeah, this scene, I love the scene coming up.
Oh, yeah, hang on.
It's just his reaction.
Yeah. He's dying on the floor of the stock exchange. Seize all assets. Take their personal belongings.
I demand an investigation. You can't sell our seats. A Duke has been sitting on this exchange since it was founded. We founded this exchange. It's ours. It belongs to us. Well, your brother's not well. We better call an ambulance. Fuck him.
I love that. I love it. It's brilliant.
We are not discussing Chris Chan. I don't know if moderators have a swearing bar. I wish I had volunteered. I've not tried it. I'll try on someone else's that I'm a moderator on, see what comments I can get up away with. Because I don't think you can cancel a moderator either if someone's gone rogue.
DVD and film bloke, I'll let you on one of my streams. You can swear away to your heart's condenser.
Well, it might not be up to you in the chat. Because
okay.
YouTube does monitor them, but you can add your own words to get.
I just usually push in like a dash or something.
Yeah, I think you can get away with it by that. Now this is the weird bit. You've got this aerial shot of the resort of the beach, and it is just a tent. But then some waiter or something comes out of the jungle and says, takes their order, and then buggers off back into the jungle where there's nothing. There's no building. Sophie, no, I think you can get away with F words. I don't know. It's weird because someone blocked shit the other day, but I don't know.
It's probably a YouTuber like Little Sweet Sophie. She won't say anything. Sophie's just swearing away to her heart's content.
Yeah, it's weird. It's hit and miss, I guess. Jamie's Pretty in Blue Steel. It's got the 1990 release. Yeah, I think I got the experimental Blue Steel because that was what's her face. Directed that from Hurt Locker and Point Break.
Oh, Catherine Bigelow.
Yeah. It's not a great film.
That's a good cast. That has
What's his
Christ,
name?
I'm after forgetting the guy,
Ron
the
Silver.
bad guy from Time Cop.
Yeah, Ron Silver.
Clancy Brown as not a bad guy.
What? I'm not watching that.
That was
What?
fun.
Yeah, mods have the power to skip the approval process because we approve the comments. Okay. There we go. You shocked me, Sophie. Yeah. No swearing. So. Right, here we go. The credits. Who do we see? Any famous people that didn't notice? Duke's Domestics. 10 people. Robert Earl Jones.
Any relation to? Is
I
that
think
the
it is.
brother of James Earl Jones? Was he the
Yeah.
pawn shop owner?
No, that was Bo Diddley. I think
Okay.
it was maybe his dad who was the doorman of the club. I think it was.
Gotcha.
James Belushi, there you go. Sherry Chi Hall was Monica. Oh, is that it? No, there's two more. Just got the copyright right there. Don't try and get past it.
What kind of miscreants are on this street?
No, look at this. Everyone's fucking swearing now. No approval needed. There you go. Where's the soap? Yeah, go on. Piss off until you've learned rap some manners.
The best swear insult I ever heard was on Brass Eye.
Sophie.
And it was arse candle.
Yeah, who said that? That's a good one.
Great. Chris Mollis? What's the guy?
Nonsense.
Yes. And when you and Mike Tarm and Sasha told me that everyone thought that was genuine. No way. Seriously.
Yeah, and a drug called cake.
When someone offers you cake, you say no.
Oh, schleppers. There's a good one. I don't know. Oh, they must be like interns. So yeah, what's the music? There's only Out of the Sheets and Into the Streets, written and performed by Dave Williams. Do You Want to Funk by Sylvester.
Sophie, if you ever want to say that out in the open, just say you think she's a see you next Tuesday.
The Locomotion by Little Eva. Get a Job by the Silhouettes.
Brass Eye was brilliant.
Yeah. Cockwomble, that's a good one, yeah.
They'd never get away with that today. Ever.
Oh, yes, all this. Rachel Landis. Oh, that's it. Yeah, nothing. I didn't see any monkey. Hang on, I'm going to rewind a second just to see if there was a mention. Yeah, Brass Eye was great.
Remember your wobble.
Dressed as houses.
Oh, yeah.
I was at school.
A pedophile can walk like a crab, move in a straight line, and you cannot run them.
Oh, he's gargling liquid soap. There you go. So you should.
The nonce has been captured and put into a giant wicker phallus and set on fire. The crowd is joined together in a moment of ecstasy and sheer anger. It's a beautiful sight. Back to you.
Yeah, Day to Day was good as well, but I love it a bit more. Well, a bit less rude.
I never knew that was the origin for the character of Alan Partridge either.
Nah, didn't you? I was there from the beginning. That old. No idea, Doctor. I heard it once and used it since. Yeah, there's nothing about makeup in this. Daily Meal readers were annoyed at the pedo episode. Yeah, before I even watched it. And the other page was CP. No, just songs. Oh, well, there we go. That's weird. Not one mention of the special effects. Ah, there you go. Alan Partridge was also on radio before Day to
Oh,
Day.
okay, I didn't know that. Remember your womble.
Indeed. That's the Daily Mail for you, yeah. I'm surprised that's still going. There must be a lot of over 50s that read it.
Daily Mail. Do you remember the Sun? Page 3 girls.
Six
It's
stuff.
like I went to school with a lad, and he was funny, but he was an absolute perv. And we had to do an assignment on tabloid and spreadsheet media. So we had to bring in one spreadsheet, one tabloid. When everyone was out for lunch, he came in and took out all the page threes.
And the Starbirds. Well, that's the thing. It's like some of the page 3 girls that were topless in the 80s were like 16 and 17 back then as well.
Yeah, it was fair shonky. No, in fairness, this was like the mid to late 90s when I was in secondary school. So they were probably, well, I'd like to hope they were better vetted.
Yeah, still on damn, what's the name? The one that went legit.
Sure, half of them ended up being Top of the Pops presenters in like the early 2000s, man.
Well, yes, you had Sam Fox taking on music in the 90s.
Yeah.
All right, so when's your next video, Marty, or your live?
Next live stream, I'm going to be discussing RoboCop 2, a very, very underrated and unfairly treated sequel. I know that Eric is going to be on, and I'm hoping to get Jesse from Jesse's Flicks on. We'll see. It's going to be on Saturday about 11:30 our time, Gareth.
Okay.
So half an hour before midnight, and whatever time that is for people abroad. But
yeah,
you know,
so 2 hours from now on Saturday night.
We're going to be talking RoboCop 2. And myself and Jen will have a trash fire coming up soon, and I owe Jen Flowers in the Attic, so we can watch Star Wars: A Holiday Special.
One of those is based on a book, bestseller. So which one is it?
I let you decide which is which.
All right. Well, thanks, Marty, for joining me.
Thanks a million, dude.
So,
I'm going to dust off, but it's been a pleasure. It's been a hoot.
It's always great.
And I hope I haven't been wrecking your head with all these weird random facts, which have nothing to do with this movie.
Still, I think one of them did.
Shit with you.
You're always welcome here.
And a big thanks to everyone in the chat. Big thanks to Sophie, Dr. Impossible, DVD Bloke, Pro Physical Media, my lovely girlfriend Jen, and other people that I'm probably missing because I haven't seen in the chat. You're all legends. I know you're all here for Garrett, not me, but I still appreciate you coming in because it's like, you know, fucking Jesus. He looks like he stole the lad from Lucky Charms box. Anyway, I'm gonna fuck off, and I shall see you sexy bastards later. Thanks a million for being culturally appropriate, Garrett, and hopefully I'll be back again. See you later, guys. Bye.
Take care, everyone. Take care, Marty. Right. Good night.